One neighborhood, one house, one living room, one family, one TV, one show. The Amazing Race. This one media text ultimately changed my life and how I view the world around me. I began watching The Amazing Race 6 years ago at age 12 when it was in its 4th season. It is now on its 17th installment. I remember watching it with my dad one night and I soon became hooked. This idea of couples on a race around the world was fascinating to me. Since then, I've continued to watch every episode every Sunday night at 8 o'clock, sitting in the same spot on the couch next to my mom in my pajamas. The Amazing Race has opened my eyes to new places and cultures that I had never known about before. Just from watching the show, I have developed a love for travel and a desire to one day see the world. Over the entire 14 seasons that I have watched, I have learned of new places such as the Sherlock Holmes Museum in London, England, the Terracotta Warriors Museum in China, the Atlantis de Palm Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, and the Shibuya Scramble Crossing in Japan, which would all be interesting to visit. This show has also strengthened my love and desire to see the Eiffel Tower and the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, France, and the Great Wall of China in Beijing. Not only has The Amazing Race introduced me to new places in the world, but it has also taught me much about the various cultural traditions and customs of other countries. I have been exposed to customs such as traditional Dutch folk dancing in the Netherlands, intricate drumming in China, and water puppet theaters in Vietnam. I have also learned of traditional foods such as wasabi bombs in China and octopus in South Korea. I have heard a variety of languages used by the people that the contestants encounter. These languages include everything from Mandarin, Vietnamese, and Russian to French, Japanese, Hindi, and much more. Ultimately, this expansion of knowledge has given me a broader view of the world around me. Although The Amazing Race focuses on travel and seeing the wonderful things of the world around us, it has also opened up my eyes to the poverty and those working hard day to day just to get by. Throughout the race, I have noticed many signs of poverty within many of the countries that the contestants have traveled to. The show has shown countries such as Africa and India in which animals are running through the streets, people are begging for money, and trash is everywhere you look. Seeing the poverty portrayed through this show has only furthered my desire to become a teacher and a missionary in another country. I want to be able to see the world and help others by sharing God's Word with those of other cultures. I want to not only see God's creation, but be able to help God's people as well. In the end, you can see how greatly this one show has changed my life and my view of other peoples and places. I will never be able to look at the world in the same way as I did before. I greatly look forward to all that God has planned for me concerning travel and working with others.